we think that opening oppositions fail to understand why you have to use referendum in their side, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that all of the explanation that coming from the opening oppositions only explain how about the majority and how the politicians works in the current status quo. But before that, they talk about they talk about the accessibility, for example, they talk about they talk about the check balances and so on so far, because of there will be a citizens that critics and giving their opinion towards the policy that will be held, ladies and gentlemen. But it is not happen in the case of referendum, because at the moment we make referendum in the status quo, which is only meets their numbers of people in terms of the policy, which is have to be applied or not, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't need all of kinds that coming from my opinion and so on so far. That what happened in referendum is only about the numbers of people that choose to policy whether or not it will apply or not, ladies and gentlemen. Even if check balances happen in their sides, we think that it also happen in our side, ladies and gentlemen, because of check balances that happen in the current status quo between the parliament and society. For example, the moment of policy that not for example suitable with the society needs, there will be a people reaction and so on so forth, and it will create evaluation towards the parliament what the best policy that the society needs, ladies and gentlemen. Even if they talk about the majority, there is only majority that will be win in the policy and so on so far, we think that we don't really understand all of the explanation that coming from the oppositions. But if a majority win, we say that it is happen in our side, because of the moment majority win in their policy and so far, and they didn't credit to the minority. There will be for example another party that will think about the minority, for example, because of the need the vote of the party. For example, Biden that also thinks about the immigrant. That's why he won in this in the indoors election, ladies and gentlemen. But before that, going to my analysis, I will bring three kinds of analysis. First, how does the liberal democratic works in the status quo? Second, how the referendum and exclusivity, and the last is about the comparison. First, going to the liberal democratic itself, ladies and gentlemen. Extension that coming from the opening government, they already talks about it giving society freedom, rights, property, and so on so forth. That already protected by the government itself, ladies and gentlemen. The moment we giving all of the choices, all of the choices to the society in terms of what they want to live, how they own the things, and so on so forth, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you are minority, so government will still protect all of the things that you need, ladies and gentlemen, because of it. The very first place, we already protect of the ideology that we are hold in the country, ladies and gentlemen. The moment we give in those referendum and so on so far, ladies and gentlemen, it will not create much benefit. For example, ladies and gentlemen, because of that already talk about the opening government, they talk about the people are not capable in terms of making policy, even if they know, but it is the best for the society. It's only happen for the certain group, ladies and gentlemen. That I will talk in my second argument, ladies and gentlemen. So goes to my second argument, which is what is referendum and exclusivity, ladies and gentlemen. First, yes, we agree that the moment we are giving voter to the society to making a policy what is needed, really needed by the society, ladies and gentlemen, even if they can only certain people that can understand what is capable what is capable for the society, or what is needed by the society, ladies and gentlemen. We also have to understand the moment only certain people that will involved to the referendum, ladies and gentlemen, because up to the beginning with the moment we give all of the rights to the people to choose what they want, ladies and gentlemen, it will create spectrum of the society, social changes for the society that also will create majority and minority people, ladies and gentlemen. The moment government only create one policy that only related to majority, for example, or even minority, ladies and gentlemen, only certain people that understands about the ideology that coming from the minority or even from the majority will choose to apply the policy, ladies and gentlemen. It will not happen to the all entire of the society, ladies and gentlemen. Because in terms of making policy, we have to include all of the entire society, even if they are know about the even if they are coming from majority in it or in the minority, ladies and gentlemen. It is happen the moment it is different happen the moment you make the referendum and so on so forth, ladies and gentlemen. I only will choose the policy that relate with myself, ladies and gentlemen. I will not choose the policy that coming from the government if it didn't relate with my no thank you. If it didn't rely with my ideology, ladies and gentlemen. So the lack of even if you're giving the referendum towards the society, ladies and gentlemen, only certain people that will choose about the things, ladies and gentlemen. Second, we also have to understand. No, thank you. So second, we have to understand also about the social changes spectrum, ladies and gentlemen. Already talking, ladies and gentlemen. For example, many social movements that also have a different starting point, ladies and gentlemen. For example, yes, feminist movement already have an image in front of the society, ladies and gentlemen. But religious, for example, religious movement that need all of the policy also didn't give at the starting same starting point, ladies and gentlemen. So we think that it is good the moment you only give the politicians right to choose what policy the best for the society itself, ladies and gentlemen. Because we think that the politicians that coming from the society already understand they are capable enough. They already through many process that really related with the society. Because of the moment they want to be chosen, ladies and gentlemen, they also doing research and so on towards the society that they want to present, ladies and gentlemen. We also that's why we are really thinks that referendum is not exclusive anymore, ladies and gentlemen. But last is about our comparison. Even if there will be best scenario that coming from opposition, for example, people can represent or get social changes and so forth, but it will not exclusive anymore, ladies and gentlemen, because it also happened in our side. For example, we already hold our ideology as a liberal democratic, ladies and gentlemen, meaning that representative also happen in our side. For example, we also will giving the minority. For example, there are also a left and right party that also will think about all of the entire society. For example, even you are conservative or even you are moderate or even you are really progressive. Parliament will think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Our worst candidates in our side, ladies and gentlemen, majority will still want to make each other. That's why we bawa ini yang terakhir ya.
Ay, udah apa comparison pak?
Kalau ada yang apa?
Prosesnya
cepat sekali itu.
Ih, nah bilang Batara toh. Nggak jadi.
Kenapa?
Nggak jadi.
Lambat menurut Tuhan itu.
Cepat sekali kan cara bicara aku lebih cepat itu anak anestesi.
Pas terbawa suasana langsung
cepat.
Awal-awalnya di lambat.
Is it
Lama-lama
problem? Masuk ke tuh.
juga saya
tuh.
awal-awal itu.
Nggak tahu deh.
Pasti sekarang sama
sih kalau yang jelasnya memang sesuai di karena kan ejunya bukan eju
Iya, bukan eju receh-receh yang harus kepada pelan-pelan gitu.
Saya kudu bahasa Paslin betul tuh.
Iya tuh
Ya,
mereka KPM
kan,
juga tuh paham ki.